Hey, Shane Penley here with OutSuite. I am here with John Valentino. He's a Senior Vice President for AEG Presents. John, thank you very much for being here.
It's a pleasure.
So right now, we're in a pandemic, and I really hate using that word, but we're in a place, especially from people want to hear music, they want to go to concerts, and on an optimistic note, John, could you share a little bit about kind of what you're hearing in the industry, what you're seeing for maybe booking and all those things? Elaborate a little bit on that.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, certainly people want to be entertained. They want to go out. They want to get back to as normal a life as they had before, and as much fun as they were having before this. So when they feel confident, when they feel safe, the business will bounce back. It will come back as strong or stronger than ever. People have had this pent-up demand to be entertained. And at the right time, when we can play to full houses, they'll be there. You know, in the meantime, you know, socially distanced shows or alternate shows or drive-in shows or pod shows or, you know, theater shows with restricted seating, those are all very valid forms of entertainment right now, because when people thought it was going to be 3 months, they thought, we will just wait until we can get back to what we do. But when they see that it could be 9 and 12 months, they're much more willing to say, well, how can we be entertained? How can we play to our fans? How can we connect with one another? And how can we do it in a safe way? So that's all being talked about in a big way, and I think that we'll see a lot of that, especially in Florida, because we are in our prime season from November through April.
Yeah. And
a lot of the country shuts down in the winter, whereas here, you know, the boat shows and the concerts and the festivals, they all start up about that time. So I am optimistic that we'll see business in Florida. Yeah. And we'll see artists performing.
Do you find anybody kind of really trying to push that, or is everybody being pretty cool about the whole process of when this will open up?
I think it's very organic, and I think it's upon the industry to create situations where people feel safe. And then people will respond and they'll come out. But I don't think it's something that can be forced. I think it's got to be something that people feel good about, and then it'll trickle out and they'll go. It's kind of like everything else. Before somebody goes to a new venue, they want to hear from their friend, well, did you go there? Did you have a good experience? How was it? Okay, now I'll go. And that it will come very quickly once people feel safe and we're in a good spot.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, John, thank you so much for all you do and for just taking the time today and go through some questions with me. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. All the best. Thank you.